Y'all, so in my previous video, I already broke down medical prescriptions have to do with astrology and retrograding, right? If y'all ain't caught that video in full, go ahead and check it out. But this is what we're going to talk about right now. Hippocrates, he said a physician has no business being a physician if he does not know astrology. I think we lost that in today's day and time, because the MCAT ain't teaching that or testing for that, trying to get into medical school or nothing. So let me break down what astrology got to do with medicine. Because look, if you start looking into your birth chart and start looking into the chemicals that's coming, the minerals that's coming from each planet, from the sun, we can agree that the sun is made up of minerals, right? They told us that we made of stardust. We made of the same stuff as the stars. The sun, look it up. What is the sun made of? Mostly hydrogen, but it got carbon and all these other minerals in it, as well as Jupiter and Sagittarius. These planets and these constellations, they're minerals. These gas giants, these are gas minerals. Or this earthly planet, these are grounding minerals, solid minerals that we talking about here, people. Minerals being sent from up above down to us, and they being shed down through us to us through our mother while we're in her womb. And soon as you are birthed into this realm, what they want to do? They're gonna you're gonna get your name, and they're gonna get the place where you're from, your latitude and your longitude, pretty much, and the date and the time that you were born. What's that on your birth certificate? Look, they got all this information on you. And what does this still have to do with medicine? Because when you go up in the doctor, you go into the ER, say, and you gotta be taken in, and they say you dehydrated, and they give you an IV. That IV ain't just water. That IV has different mineral contents based on the type of IV that you need, right? Am I right, nurses and doctors? Y'all can jump in and tell me I'm right. So these mineral content, let me pull these notes out right here. Some of these notes for you. Alright, so right off top with this little chart that I made, we can see cell salts. Look at that, potassium phosphate. This is, hey, hold on. For the ones that don't know, this is fluid and electrolyte cheat sheets. This is stuff you gotta learn to get through nursing school here. Potassium, sodium, chloride, magnesium, calcium. This is stuff that's going within the IV, the intravenous, the fluids of your body, your electrolytes, your electricity, people. Your fluid and electricity. This ain't just about no water. You can't just hydrate from water. Hydration is not water. Hydration is electrolytes and minerals. These are the minerals and electrolytes, baby. That's what we need to be talking about. That's what we need to be talking about when we talking about I'm Aries, I'm Taurus. Nah. You know what I'm looking at? Let me pull this out. You know how I be talking now? I'm sodium sulfate son. I'm a son. My son was sending out sodium sulfate when I was born. And this is the stuff I need to look out for. Regulating body water supply, increasing and decreasing as necessary. Alleviating gallbladder issues, whether you're on the good or the bad side of that. Gemini, potassium chloride. Look at this. So Charlie said it's cool for me to use this chart. We got Charlie Stewart here from Memphis, born 12/19/89 at 9:02 a.m. Charlie is a Sagittarius sun sign, but an Aquarius rising. That rising sign got everything to do with this physical body. So we're going to look more into that rising sign and the next two signs, because while Charlie's mom was pregnant only for 9 months and had Charlie on December 19th, the next 2 months, Charlie didn't get those minerals within the womb. The Capricorn and the Aquarius, Charlie gonna need a lot of that Capricorn and Aquarius throughout Charlie's life. And so what we gonna do here to get, we're gonna look at the type of foods that have what minerals in them. Capricorn, calcium phosphate. We're gonna need to be balancing calcium phosphate, because Charlie sees a lot of issues with the bone and skeletal structure and teeth. And Charlie had a lot of growing pains in his legs growing up. You hear me? Charlie had growing pains in the legs growing up. Because of Capricorn, missing that Capricorn, issues with the kneecaps. Aquarius, sodium chloride, Hey, that's that rising sign. You need to be regulating that water in the body. This some of the foods that Charlie can be eating right here. They can help with that. You hear me? Because hey, if you don't know astrology, you don't have no business. You don't got no business being a physician. You're doing a good job at what you learned. But now let's go incorporate what's incorporated within us, because they taught you piece of it. But big Jupiter right now and Uranus are sending energy down, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so I know that there's a lot of silica coming in right now. A lot of silica coming in through the atmosphere, the atom sphere, the sphere of atoms around me. We got to be looking at the planetary alignment around us and thinking, why are we feeling this way? Because of what's being sent down to us. They say around the full moon, people start acting like lunatics, right? It gets wild in the emergency room and more police calls and stuff like that. Why? Because of the energy that's being shed down and amplified within our bodies. If you aren't on the right side of it. Because some people are manifesting and getting great things in the full moon because they're on the right side of it. It's all about balance and bringing everything full circle. So check your birth chart. Get into the astrology of you, because that number one rule is know thyself. When you know yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing. Hey, yeah. But gratitude and healing to all.